come from behind. 1. Idiom. Advance from the rear or from a losing position. Origination, horse racing. Was first transferred to scores in various sports and later to more general use. 2. Razor takes a knife into a demolition lobby in the second round, down by a large score, coming back and destroying a bunch of spawn camping nerds. Salutations, people. This is Razor, and I am pumped because I am here to bring you something awesome. On the hijack demolition, the worst thing that you can ask for in Black Ops 2 at the moment. There's no worse position than you can be than this one right here. The worst game mode to be in on the worst map in the game. Down 1 round to 0 with just a knife. Could you think of a more plausible scenario for some revenge, for some ass kicking, for some anal knife in the butt rapage? Kids camping my spawn, shooting at my teammates. All I got is a knife. What do you think's gonna happen? That's not your typical recipe for success. Let's face. I mean, look at those scores. The people on the other team are like 30 plus and 12 deaths, and my teammates are they just suck. I came into this game late, obviously, or we wouldn't be losing the first round to begin with. Sit the fuck down, and sit the fuck down. Obviously, we wouldn't be in this position if I was in the first round, so I'm going to have to make do with the hand that is dealt to me. I mean, we're already down by 1 round. It's demolition on fucking hijacked. Not that demolition is the worst game mode, but when you are on the worst map in the game, one of the worst maps in Call of Duty history, especially when it comes to getting spawn camped, it's definitely the worst. Outside of High Rise, High Rise would be definitely the worst map of all time when it comes to spawn killing. But Hijacked is a close second, and they're using all of the noobiest stuff possible: tack inserts, trophy systems, no skilled hunter-killer drones, LMG target finders, spawn camping, all that ridiculous crap, noob tubes. Obviously, they pulled out all the stops. I was honestly not in a worse. I could not be in a worse position in this game. They had full team. They had tack inserts. They were spawn camping. My knives didn't hit them. They were made of rubber half the time. But somehow, I pulled it off because you guys are watching this video right now. So I had to have done something, right? Well, that dude did me a little bit of a flavor, and I take him out as he respawns with his little dick insert glowing tampon. Had to jump out of the window there, but I get taken out by the good old shotgun. At least it looked like a shotgun. And we're down in the round as well. They already took out the A bomb rather quickly. The B bomb is already planted. Teammate got a defuse on it somehow. I didn't do this game by myself. I mean, it was just a bunch of randoms, but I couldn't have done this all by my lonesome. I just have my knife, and they have lightning strikes and claymores and tack inserts. It was quite an experience. Very, very, very frustrating. And this guy was going like rocket only. There were no skill drones everywhere. It was chaotic. My score is nothing to brag about at the end. Oh gosh, I don't know what Treyarch was thinking when they made these maps and made these spawns. I mean, I know Demolition is not the best game type that you're going to be playing when you talk about, fair spawns, but this is ridiculous on Hijacked, where all they have to do is, hop on the back of the ship or go into even in the weight room, and they watch you spawn, because there's only one spawn point. There's only one spawn point in Demolition. If you're on the team getting shitted on, that's the only position that you have. That's the only spawn that you get in the game. Tomahawk that fool. You sit the fuck down. That's my queen bed, motherfucker. And this guy just spraying me down. This M1216. There wasn't a lot going for me in this game. I mean, honestly, did Treyarch, did the people, I mean, they had to play this game. They had to test some things out. They had to have played this game. But did they ever play Demolition Unhijacked? Is honestly your COD player's worst nightmare. There's not many things that could be worse than this outside of getting spawn trapped in a domination game on high rise with one-man army, danger close, noob tube, full party tack insert people on the other team. That's probably the only scenario in which you are more fucked than the one I am in right now. But when you can pull these things out of the bag, when you can get these come from behind victories, they're more satisfying than any 40, 50, 60 kill gameplay than you could probably ever get. Because when you get in those kind of gameplays, it's, I mean, look at that fucking spawn. He just watches me appear and then takes me out with his 0 recoil M27. I finally spawn somewhere where I'm not being seen for the first time, and I think that's the only time that it happens. The spawns of this game are so fucked up, especially Demolition. But we hold them off and are able to force the overtime with this second round win, able to hold off that A-bomb, which, I'm not going to lie, the only reason we won that round is because they were just going for kills. They were going for the spawn trap, and they were on a hijacked game in Demolition, and they didn't want it to end, so they allowed us to win that round, so they can get more kills in the second round. I mean, the one guy already has like 60-something kills. It's ridiculous. I mean, when you get those huge gameplays, those awesome, amazing gameplays where you just destroy the other team, I know I've had plenty of them. I'm sure you guys have as well. Or maybe they're few and far in between. I'm not so certain. But those games, the only competition is yourself. You're like, can I beat my other scores? Can I outdo myself? Or can I outdo my teammates? There's never a question on if you can beat the enemy. And that's usually not a question in really any sort of lobby whatsoever. Because it's Call of Duty, your average player is super shitty. Your above average player is still pretty bad. So it's usually not of a question of whether you can win or not. That's why, you know, not a lot of people feel like there is a challenge in Call of Duty. The challenge that I give myself is, you know, using crappy weapon setups and stuff, like going knifing only. But I was in a pretty big hole in this game, and was able to pull it out with a knife at that. Got a little bit of help from the teammates here, Tomahawk and people, doing what we can here on the A-bomb. Yeah, of course, in this overtime is the only bomb left, but the enemy team, I don't think that they were worried too much. I don't think they were worried about if they could win or not. They have all their score streaks, they have all their glowing tampons, they have all their noob tubes and spawn killing utensils. Here I'm just protecting teammates that are trying to defuse this bomb. See this guy up in here just camping like a bitch, and he can sit the fuck down and think about what he's done. Running up in here, knifing this fool, unsuspected bitches, try to protect my teammate, get the revenge anyway, and I get the A-bomb planted right there after my triple kill, get on my score streak, so that is what is going to seal the deal for me. What happens when the enemy team gives you a little bit of leeway and you are obviously the more skilled, better player? It doesn't matter if you have a knife in your hand. If they give you a little bit of leeway, that's all you need. I plant the bomb, I throw down my Guardian, and the rest speaks for itself. I pick up a crate, another Guardian for a little bit of backup as the first one got exploded with all the nades and shit flying everywhere. I do a little bit of a flanky flank, see if I can, you know, disrupt some enemy traffic right here. Get the Guardian suppressed, Teammates doing their job. I'm stunning people, and sit the fuck down. And we're going to pull out the victory right here. Got my score streaks once again, but it does not matter. The game is over. They had everything going for them. There was not a more guaranteed win in the bag in the books. But they give a better player a little bit of leeway. It doesn't matter how much they have and how little I have. In the end, I'm going to pull out the victory. A little help from some randoms here. but so satisfying taking care of some spawn nerds on their favorite map with just a knife. Hope you guys enjoyed.